Hello everyone, let's go to the 48th example. Make a program that reads an integer x and shows the difference between the square of the sum by the sum of the squares of the first x natural numbers. Example, let x equal to 10. The square of the sum will be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10, which this summatory will be equal to 55, and the square of 55 is 3025, and the sum of the squares will be 385, and this difference will be equal to 2640. So let's go to the program and see what is happening here and understand those values and those difference. So first of all, you have to include the library stdio.h, which allows us to print messages on the screen. Going on, you have to include the library math.h, which allows us to use the poll function and the square function, the square root function on the C language. Going on, I am including 4 int variables for the integer, the flag for the 4, and the square of the sum for the square of the sum, and the sum of the squares for the sum of the squares. And simultaneous of including, I am initializing the variable of those variables with 0. This printf will ask to you to enter an integer, and this scanf will storage the value that you type on your keyboard on the computer memory. This for loop will initialize with the value of I with 1, and will continue running until the value of I is bigger of x, because every time this conditional asks to your computer if the I is lower or equal to x, this for loop will run, and every time the for loop runs, the value of I will be increased by 1. The square of the sum will be equal to the square of the sum is the same, just another way to calculate, to write. And the sum of the squares will be the sum of the squares plus the pole, which is the square of I. Here I am just calculating the difference of those values with the pole of the square sum with 2. I can use 3, 4, 5, a lot of values, but as I want the square is just 2 minus the sum of the square. So let's go to the terminal and see what is happening here. Enter an integer 10. The difference is equal to 2640. This script is correct. You can check on your house, and if you encounter any error or any problem, comment on the video that I will answer, and we can talk about. So thank you for your attention. Link for the script is on the video description, and subscribe for regular content.